What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some Road to the Show. But first, I got a message asking how I got my settings to where they are and how you can do the same. So yeah, we're gonna go through my settings. Gameplay here, simulation for the gameplay style, hitting difficulty and pitching difficulty, both on veteran. Auto fielding, auto throwing, auto base rating, and auto sliding are off. Everything else is on. Rules, I have the umpires at average, which is why they don't always make the greatest calls. Miscellaneous stuff, and that's how we do things there. We also go back into the control. For offense, I do have swing input at buttons and hitting interface at timing. That takes away basically everything else I can do except guess pitch and vibration, but I have those turned off. On defense, which I don't do much pitching hardly ever in any mode, and I got that set on the meter, and that's what we got there. Player lock, the throwing interface I've got set to button instead of button accuracy, showtime, or analog. So yeah, and that's how I do that there. Back to offense there. Yeah, camera, I've got it sitting at strike zone 3 for my view while hitting. Pitching view is in broadcast, dynamic in play, offense and defense. I usually move the camera around with my right joystick anyway, here and there. Display, I've got fielding aids off, and dynamic difficulty updates only on progress on things. So that's pretty much all there is to it. Off the wall ribbon is on, but I don't play in the outfield, so that's not an issue for me. And yeah, that's basically all we got there. So yeah, after showing you guys that, let's get into it here. We got a 3-game set with the Braves, and we're gonna jump right into it. Braves doing about the same as we are this season, right around 500. So yeah, let's go and see what we can do here. Top of the first, no score, 2 outs, nobody on. I'm standing in batting .269 on the season. Grayson Rodriguez on the mound for the Braves in this one. He hits 100 on the 4-seamer. Looks like 92 on the cutter, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Gripped and ripped to deep right. Ambush tactics on a circle change gets the home run to give the Cardinals a 1-0 lead here in the top of the first. Wow, that's a way to start the series, huh? We'll take that. Do we get the green line replay here? No, not on that camera angle. What about the next one? Come on. Nope, no green line. 374-footer into the right field bleachers there. We'll take that. Top of the third, still a 1-0 ball game. I'm standing in 1 for 1. 2 outs and nobody on. Grayson Rodriguez still on the mound. Is he going to go fastball this time to keep me from hitting it? No, he went with the slider and had me out in front. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now. Come on, big fella. There's one lofted into left center. Left fielder running out there near the wall. He's got room. And he makes the play on the warning track there. So a long and loud F7 there. For those of you keeping track at home, that's the end of the top of the third. We're moving on. It is now top of the sixth. 2-1 is the score. Cardinals behind the Braves in this one now. 1 out, nobody on. Grayson Rodriguez still on the mound. First pitch from him this time around. And we pop up a cutter on the inner third at the top of the zone. First baseman making the play in foul ground near the coaching box. That's a non-productive second out here in the top of the sixth. Top of the eighth, still a 2-1 ball game. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. 1 out, runner on first, and I get a dynamic challenge with Zeke Dietrich on the mound. We're just going to go for advancing the runner here. Dietrich, a lefty, does throw 96 on his 4-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Lofted into right center. Right fielder's going to be able to make the play. Yep, he makes the play out near the warning track. But the balls are hopping here in Atlanta. So, that's a non-productive second out there in the top of the 8th. Top of the 10th, we come back. It's a 3-2 lead for the Cardinals, so we ended up tying it up and going into extras. Moses Roca on the mound for the Braves, and he hits 92 on his running fastball, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, Ripped and ripped to deep right center. See you later, baseball. Change up sent out of the yard. And that gives the Cardinals a 5-2 lead with my second home run of the game. And doing so in extras to pad the lead. I like it. 13th home run on the season, 424-footer. Let's see if we get the green line replay on this one. No, not on that camera angle. Come on, give me a better camera angle than that. There's the green line. That's what we like to see. 104 off the bat. So not exactly the hardest hit ball I've ever done, but not too shabby either. 5-2 ends up being the final score as my 2 home runs power the team to the win. And Drew Hackenberg picks up his 4th win on the season. We're going to move on into game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Top of the first here, no score, 2 outs, nobody on. J.J. Goss on the mound for Atlanta. He hits 95 on the 4-seamer, 92 on his 2-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him. There's one ripped down the left field line. Is it going to stay fair? It does not. Just outside the foul pole there down the left field line. 0-1 pitch from Goss. A little bit low over the outside corner. 1-1 the count. I think that's the first pitch that I've gotten that's been outside of the zone in this series. The 1-1 pitch. Yeah, we foul off a 4-seamer on the inner third. A bit tardy on the swing. It's a 1-2 count now. 4th pitch of the at-bat. We rip one into right. And, he bobbles it. But we're not going to push for 2. We'll take our single and enjoy the bump to the batting average with that one. That works for me. Bottom of the 3rd, it's a 1-0 ball game. Cardinals are behind. Nobody out, nobody on for Luis Rengifo. He's hitting .290 on the season, and he got hit by a pitch in his first plate appearance today. Robert Grieve still on the mound here for the Redbirds in the 3rd. He winds up and pitches. And a bunt from Rengifo. Bare hand grab and go. Got him. That's like the 2nd time this season I've been able to get somebody with a bare hand bunt. So, hey, we'll take that. Top of the 4th, I'm standing in hitting .275 now. I'm 1 for 1 on the day. J.J. Goss still on the mound. 1 out, nobody on. Let's see what I can do against him in this at-bat. Oh, curveball in the dirt on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Had me way out in front. It's definitely looking heater there. Slider below the knees on the inner corner, and it's an 0-2 count as I've swung at 2 pitches below the knees now in this at-bat. The 2-strike pitch from Goss. Inside with the 4-seamer. It's about time I lay off one outside the zone, eh? 4th pitch of the at-bat now from Goss. Oh, geez. Curveball way up and outside. 2-2 the count. Could have been a 4-pitch walk if I wouldn't have swung at anything in the at-bat, but 2-2 pitches again outside with the slider. Not a single pitch in the at-bat in the zone yet. Payoff pitch on the way from J.J. Goss. Right down the middle, and we send a 4-seamer out into deep right field. Right fielder running back. He's not going to get it. It lands in the bleachers. 3rd home run of the series now. That ties the ball game at 1 run apiece. And when you going to learn, bud? In the zone is not a good spot to put it when I'm at the plate. 377-footer out into right field there. And we'll take it. Will we get the green line on this one? Well, not on that view. And not on any view. Because that's the only view we're going to get. We come back, bottom of the 5th. 1-1 is the score. Andy Yerzy at the plate. He's hitting .244 on the season. Got himself an 0-1 count with the bases empty and nobody out. Robert Grieve about to throw his 50th pitch of the outing. He's looking for win number 10 on the season. Ooh, this one's popped up. I'm going to field this one in shallow left. Sorry, Mr. Shortstop. This one's all mine. Thank you much. There we go. 1 away now in the bottom of the 5th. Still bottom of the 5th. 1 out, nobody on. Robert Grieve on the mound. Richard Sanchez at the plate. Morty. He's got himself an 0-1 count against Grieve. So let's see what he does here. He's 1 for 1 on the day. 2 for 4 on the series. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to me at 3rd. We'll get a glove on it. Throw to 1st. They'll be in plenty of time. And there's the second out in the bottom of the fifth. Top of the sixth, we come back. I'm standing in 2 for 2 on the day, 4 for 7 on the series, with 3 of my 4 hits being home runs. 2 outs, nobody on. Let's see what I can do against J.J. Goss in this at-bat. First pitch from him. There's one ripped into center field. That's going to get down. Yep, we'll take our single. So home runs and singles are the name of the game for me here in Atlanta, but I will take it because the batting average is going to soar after this one. Top of the ninth, Atlanta leading 2-1. I'm standing in 3 for 3 on the day. Home run and 2 singles so far. Dale Joe on the mound for the Braves. He hits 99 on his four-seamer, 92 on the slider, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Oh, hit me with the gas, and no catching up to that one, sir. 0-1 the count as I swung way too late to make contact there. Next pitch is in on my kneecaps with a curveball. 1-1 the count. He could have hit me with that one and given me first base for free. I would have taken it. The 1-1 pitch. Oh, a little tardy on the curveball, and it's fouled away and out of play down the right field line. 1-2 the count for me now. Fourth pitch. Just a little high on the inner third with the four-seamer. Taken for ball 2, and that evens up the count at 2-2. Fifth pitch on the way. Ooh, way inside with the four-seamer. Again, trying to go for the knees, it looks like, and we have ourselves a full count here in the top of the ninth. Payoff pitch on the way from Joe. Oh, got me swinging at a four-seamer above the zone. Could have been first base for free, but no dice as I got to get my first K of the series here. Braves take the win in game number 2. 2-1 the final score there. Robert Grieve saddled with loss number 2, his second in a row now. So it looks like his luck on the mound has disappeared, at least in the last 2 games. We're going to move on to the third and final game of this 3-game series. And, yeah, we'll see what happens here. All right, day game action. Bright sunny skies, not a cloud in the sky. Top of the first, no score, 1 out, runner on second. Blake Walston on the mound for the Braves. He hits 93 on his four-seamer, 91 on the two-seamer. First pitch from him. Oh, hot shot to the third baseman. Hot corner lives up to its name there as he throws me out with ease. And that is the second out here in the top of the first. Top of the third, we come back. 2-0 is the score. Cardinals out in front. Runner on second and 1 away again. Let's see what I can do against Walston this time. Wind up and the pitch. And we foul one down the right field line and out of play. 0-1 the count. Second pitch on the way from Walston. Inside with a four-seamer. We'll take that. 1-1 the count for me now. Next pitch. Right down Broadway and right back up the box and into center field. Just about took his hat off his head for him. That's going to be an RBI single for me to make it a 3-0 ball game here in the top of the third. And, yeah, I'm just tearing the cover right off the ball here in Atlanta. Look at that. Right over his shoulder, man. Whew. He's going to need a fresh pair of shorts after that one, I think. Top of the fourth, we come back. It's a 6-4 ball game. Cardinals out in front. 2 outs, runner on first. Blake Walston still towing the rubber for Atlanta in this one. First pitch of this at-bat from him. It's a pitch out. Nothing going on with the runner at first on that one, though, so I start the at-bat with a free 1-0 count. Right-handed pitching batting average up to a 258 now. That is a beautiful thing to see. And ground ball right up the middle. Second baseman fields it, throws to first. And that's going to send us to the bottom of the fourth, with the Cardinals out in front by a score of 6-4. Wow, we have had 10 hits on the day already. Good gravy. Top of the seventh. We got a 7-7 ball game. It's sevens all over the joint here. Where's my jackpot? Nobody out, nobody on. Cole Reagan's on the mound for Atlanta now. He hits 99 on the four-seamer, 94 on his cutter. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. And we're tardy on a four-seamer right down Broadway. It's fouled out of play. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Reagan's. And we foul away a four-seamer. First baseman's going over, try to make a play near the screen. Oh, he takes it in. There's the first out in the top of the seventh. No dice on that one. Bottom of the seventh, it's an 8-7 lead for the Cardinals now. Reese Hines at the plate for Atlanta. Yeah, he's on the plate. No, he's not. 1 for 3 day at the plate for him so far, hitting .235 on the season. Got himself a 1-2 count with the bases empty and 1 away. Drew Hackenberg on the mound for the Cardinals. And it's a bunt down the third base line. Uh-oh, we're going to have to do a bare hand grab and go. Got him. 2 away now in the bottom of the 7th, as the old Cracker Jack worked out better for me than him, and we'll take it. Top of the 8th, 8-7 still the score. I'm standing in 1 for 4 on the day, 6 for 13 on the series. Ryan Walker on the mound for the Braves, and they're not going to let him pitch to me. Intentional walk loads the bases now with 2 outs in the top of the 8th. And the Cardinals end up taking the win, 8-7 the final score there, as we couldn't make anything else happen in the top of the 8th. But the Braves couldn't make anything else happen either, so we get the win. Drew Hackenberg picking up his 2nd win of the series. He's now 5-3 on the season. I went 1 for 4 on the day, 6 for 13 on the series, with 3 of those hits being home runs. And I'm perfectly okay with that. But that's all she wrote for this series. Therefore, it's going to be the end of the episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. We will see you in the next one.